Hello, 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 how we doing, lovely people? I am back for another pickups video slash haul of comic books. Got a nice little stack. One of my local comic book stores, now I have two, they were having a 50% off sale a couple of weeks ago, or last week, and I think it was. And so I picked up some back issues. It was 50% off back issues. So I picked up some there, and I got some other random stuff as well from the bargain bin for a couple of dollars each. So first up, has a few spine ticks, but it was only like $2, I think. Phantom Lady and Doll Man. So it's the first appearance of Phantom Lady, this version of Phantom Lady. There was two. The one before her, it was like Stormy, her name was like something random like Stormy Knight or something like that, and I can't remember what this one is called, like Jennifer Knight or something. And so it's first appearance of this version of Phantom Lady and first appearance of Doll Man, which is this dude on there, this little dude. So again, random pickup, cool cover. Again, a whole bunch of spine ticks, but only very small and minor. Barely see them unless you look up really close. Also from the bargain bin was FF number 2 all red variant issue. Apparently this is like a connecting cover, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, and they all connect, as you can see by the hair randomly there. But anyway, I got number 2 because that was the only one in the bargain bin. So cool little cover. There is a varying, I tried to look up what the ratio on this is, and some people on eBay America were selling it for like a 1 in 50, and some were selling it as a 1 in 25, some were selling it as a 1 in 10. So I have literally no idea, because people were selling it the same cover and calling it 1 in 10, 1 in 25, or 150. So I have no idea. So if anyone actually does know, that'll be cool. Another one from the bargain bin, which was another $2 one, which is Uncanny Avengers number 1, which is the Uncanny variant. For the Avengers variant, it's blue here, I think, and just all grey there. And then there's a couple of chase ones for this. There's one, a sketch one with Deadpool, and there's another one where it's just all sketch. But this is the bargain bin version. And now I have Dark Knight's Metal, 2 of these. Now, one of these I've sold, and it's need to be sent off because I accidentally dropped it on my way back to the car. It slipped out of my hand when I was opening my car, and so the back corner is all dinged up. It's a very thick cardstock, and so it dropped out of my hand and just on the car park concrete kabunta. So I put it on eBay straight away, took all photos of how it's damaged, and it sold, and so this is on its way. And then I ordered another one on eBay, and this one is in much better condition. I like Jim Lee, and it's Wonder Woman, so if Jim Lee ever, he has no reason to, but if he ever comes to Australia, I will definitely get him to sign this one, because Wonder Woman, Jim Lee artwork, it's a number 1, just amazing. In my books, not everyone likes Jim Lee's art, but in my books this is a sick cover. So I was super happy to grab this. It's a pricey book, $4.99 here. US is about $10 Australian. And so yeah, but well worth it. I got a little bit less on the one I damaged, but that's fair. Now 50% off back issues. So digging through the stuff. Oh, don't know why that's there. got random comics, mainly X-Men stuff, and I'll explain when we get to it. But what I noticed, first I'll start off with this. X-Men number 4 second print variant. Sorry, I can't speak today. Just a really cool cover. There's a whole bunch of spine ticks on this one as well, but it was half price, so pretty sweet. I tried to look on eBay how much these are worth, but I can't find anything on there. No one's selling them, so yeah, there we go. Cool cover. And then now on to my little story. I wanted to pick up a whole bunch of X-Men Blue. I like X-Men Blue. What I noticed though is that it's cheaper to buy off the shelf than it was in the back issues, like dramatically more expensive. So a $3.99 cover price is about $7.95 here, and these were $9 to $10 in the back issues, whereas DC go in those bins or Image, and they're about the same price, and for back issues, or a little bit cheaper. Whereas Marvel, it's more expensive. Now, just by passing comments by a couple of different stores I've been to now, apparently Marvel is really struggling, and especially here in Australia, and it's really affecting sales. See, Marvel has gone like hardcore political apparently in the comics, and it was very evident in the Secret Empire. I had to stop reading that because it was like hardcore like anti-Trump narrative. It was very obvious. So here in Australia, we don't care about American politics, so when it's in our comics, we just don't buy it. And so it's really hurting the comic book stores, sadly, just based on a couple of comments they've made about it when we've talked about it, when I've been the only customer in the store. So I guess that's why it's more expensive in the back issues, because they're trying to recoup their cost, because no one's buying Marvel stuff. I really like Marvel Blue, but yeah, I just thought that was very interesting. And one of the guys also made a point that when they did all those Jim Lee covers, the Marvel, that Jim Lee hasn't worked for Marvel for many, many years, and so in that time, there's no one good enough to sell Marvel comics. Like, Marvel doesn't have an artist that can sell comics, like, so they have to use a DC one. I thought that was an interesting point. I never really thought about that. But anyway, let me know what you think about that. That's what I just figured. That's why the comics were like heaps more expensive in the back issues for Marvel than DC. So pretty much all of these are Marvel because they were half price. So I picked up this. I want to try and get the current run of X-Men Blue. So that's number 2. I picked up this amazing cover. They had so many of these actually, so I had quite the pick. Cool Magic cover. So I want to try and collect like more, I'll get to that, Magic sort of covers, as well as other cool covers as well, like Batgirl or Supergirl, and then including the next one, which is Psylocke covers. So this is a cool Psylocke cover. How cool is that? So that's Uncanny X-Men number 15. Wow, I really can't speak. Wow, this video's 10 minutes. Holy dooly, what have I been talking about? Oh, upside down. Extraordinary X-Men number 16. Another cool Magic cover. I think that's Magic. It looks like her little cool sword. And by little, it's pretty big. Just another cool cover. And then, is that finally? Nope. I want to try and get a complete collection of Lobo stuff. And so, they used to have a huge stack of back issues of Lobo, but someone's been buying them up, so they didn't have too many left. But this was a cool cover, because it's kind of like Sin City swipe. Which is pretty sweet. Lobo City. Lobo number 17. So I thought that was a cool cover. And only like $3 because it's all half price. So I was like, I'll definitely pick that up for $3. And then finally, Wildcats Covert Action Team, I think, or Tactics, I don't know. Anyway, Jim Lee. So I want to try and collect the first 12 issues of Wildcats because that was mainly when Jim Lee was involved in Wildcats. So I got number 12. They did have number 4 there, but it was pretty beat, and I wasn't paying $5 for a beat copy of this, because these are $10 normal price, and I got 50% off, so it was $5, which was the more expensive of the DC. It was in the DC section, even though it's Image, but because they have the rights to it now. So there we go. So there we go. That's my pickups. Sorry about going on the little rant, but just passing comments by the comic book people that worked in the comic book stores. I was like, oh, that's very interesting. Makes a lot of sense. So there we go. This is my favourite one, of course. Yeah, there's my pickups. Thanks for watching, and until next time for more comic book stuff and whatever else we do, bye!